Hello, everyone. So we'll get started with today's webinar. So, welcome guys to the Vtiger webinar. Today, I'm very excited to talk about our new tool that we have been working for a few months now, Add-on Publisher. And I'm very particularly excited about this because this opens up the Vtiger platform for all the technological developers to build, create ideas, build on top of it, and publish it to the other customers on the Vtiger Marketplace. So yeah, let's get started with this webinar. A small introduction about myself. So I'm Vikas. I work as technical architect at Vtiger, and I've been associated with Vtiger for 14 years, more than 14 years now. I've joined Vtiger from the time when Vtiger was an a open source CRM, and from there we've transitioned a part of our work to a SaaS model, and now we are trying to work on transforming the SaaS application into a platform. So in the so talking about platform, so in the last about 18 months to 24 months we've been working on a lot of things to make the application more agile and more flexible, and that's why we are calling it as a platform. So over a period of time, when we've been working with hundreds of customers, many partners, and we've been trying to understand customer challenges, their problems, trying to give them solutions, help them give it some workarounds. And what we have realized during this course is, many of these challenges have a common pattern and they have a common, solution. So what we have done is we've basically packaged all these solutions in small tools, so that all these solutions are available for all the other customers to solve their daily needs. And that's how you could see these three tools that we have published till now: Module Designer, API Designer, and Process Designer. These are outcome of those learnings that we have had in the past multiple years. So just to give you an idea about what these tools are, right now these are again part of our platform, and they're part of our low code and no code platform. So the first thing is the Module Designer. So Module Designer again is a low code tool where if you want to tweak in with Vtiger user interface, you basically use Module Designer. Either let's say you would want to you build a widget, or you would want to add some buttons, you would want to add icons, you want to build a custom page with custom information, then Module Designer is the tool. Now Module Designer basically lets you build these widgets or custom pages, but without data they are not useful. So API Designer is where it comes now to serve data to Module Designer, either from within Vtiger or from the external applications. API Designer does the work. API Designer does pull the information and sends it to Module Designer. So Module Designer and API Designer kind of work in tandem to give you a robust solution. So these two are a low code tool. And the next thing is the Process Designer. Again, this Process Designer is it's a no code tool where user just needs to use drag and drop, and they can create business processes, so complex business processes using this. This is probably the next version of workflows. Workflows lets you do one action at a time, but processes lets you do multiple actions at different interfaces with different conditions and so on. So yeah, that's part of our low code tool. And coming to today's topic, the add-on publisher. Now, as the name says, it's an add-on publisher. It helps you publish add-ons from the Vtiger platform. So what it does, how it does, and a couple of few demos on how the entire process takes place is something that we will be showcasing in this webinar. So yeah, let's dive into what is add-on publisher. So add-on publisher is again, it's a tool that will help you package and distribute add-ons to our Vtiger marketplace. So, you can use the existing setup that you have. You configure things, you configure workflows, business processes, you build custom modules, you build custom extension modules, you write using our low code platform, you will build scripts, you will build connectors. All these things you can package it into an extension and release it to the marketplace. Now, if you're aware of the open source extensions need access to the core files where you have to write PHP files and all. But in this case, here you don't need to write anything. All you need to make use of is our low-code platform. Just within Vtiger, everything happens within Vtiger, and even publishing happens from within the Vtiger, no touching of any files. So that's the power of this add-on publisher. And to give you an idea about what you can really publish, uh, you can basically publish a lot of extensions, and extensions can range from building vertical packs for specific industries. Let's say you have domain expertise in financial sector or banking sector or educational sector. You understand their domain very well, and how what problems they deal with and how to solve the problem, but you don't have a way to create a solution for them. So now here this platform basically helps you, give you that ability where you can build all these custom solution, package them into an extension and put it out to marketplace, so people can come download with one click, install and use it. Likewise, there are so many the next point, if I want to talk about connectors. Now connectors are, again, there are so many different companies providing so many different types of phone calls abilities, SMS, sending WhatsApp messages. Different regions have different providers, and different providers give different abilities, and as a system we cannot support all of them. But what we have done is we have given a platform where you can build, if they have APIs, then you can build those connectors yourself and use it for yourself, your customers, or even publish them to the marketplace. Likewise, you can also create custom modules, fields, workflows, approvals, processes, all these things. Let's say, if I have to give an example for custom module, let's say you want to build an expense management system. So you'd want to create an expense module, you would want to have an approval link to it. So if an expense goes beyond a particular threshold, you would want to escalate it to your manager, get it approved from them. Now this is again entire process. You can use our platform, build those configurations, build those modules, and publish them. Likewise, there's email templates. Again, talking about email templates, there are many companies that just gives platform for these template designers to design the templates and let customers buy these templates and use it for their email campaigns or any other needs. So Vtiger also is trying to do a similar model where we are giving you an ability to build these email templates using our email templates module, and with just few clicks of button you can publish them into our marketplace. Again, connecting to other popular apps, integrating with other applications. No application right now can work in silos. So our CRM is also not special in that case. So we need to connect with different applications. So our, again, low-code platform, our API designer helps you connect with different systems, bring the information from other systems, or push the information from our system to their system. And, again, that solution can be packaged. Apart from that, in the next few months, we are working on a few more exciting tools like custom Insights Designer. Now, again, Insights Designer is an advanced reporting tool that can build reports, show charts, show pivot tables, not only from Vtiger data, but from outside other applications as well. Or let's say you just want to use a CSV file and build some reporting out of it. Custom Insights Designer basically will help you out there. And again, going a little more forward, we are also planning to release a tool which can help you build custom applications and also mobile web applications. So we will be letting you know about these as we introduce them to you. So now, so what this basically means to you. So what you guys have been in this industry for a very long time, and you have dealt with a lot of customers. You have a lot of solutions you have built for customers, and if you feel some of these solutions are something that many customers can use it, then you can package them, and you can actually release them as the paid extension, and that will help you generate a recurring revenue, just something that which you have already done for your customers. So yeah. Now coming to the actual process, how does this entire process work? How is this process where you can publish it to the marketplace? We are basically recommending these 4 steps. So initially you basically have to come up with an idea, and you build that idea on the Vtiger platform. You build custom modules, you create customer modules, you build processes, workflows, approvals, like configuring any other solution for any customer. You just configure all these things on the Vtiger. Then using add-on publisher, you will package all these solutions into one group. Once you package them, you will basically would want to validate whether this solution basically works or not. So you would perform a validation, test it. Once you're satisfied, then you basically publish it. I'll explain all these steps again in the coming up slides. So what are prerequisites for publishing any extension? You need, this option is only available in developer edition at the moment, and you can sign up for developer editions from our website vtiger.com/vtap. There you can go and sign up for these editions, and apart from developer edition, you also need to have a login to our Vtiger Marketplace. What we have done in this is we have bundled everything into one product, or within the CRM application itself. So the marketplace is also now a part of the CRM, and you can basically sign up, log in to Vtiger Marketplace from within the CRM itself. Again, this is something I'll show it to you in going forward slides. So these are the prerequisites. Now coming back to an example. So let me showcase you how by explaining you an example. So here we're trying to pick up one extensions. We've built a small extension which will do the phone number verification. So you have your sales teams. You don't want your sales teams to waste their time following up customers who have not given correct phone numbers. So you'd want to build a small extensions to verify those phone numbers and avoid calling them and spending time on those. So you will basically build a small extension, phone number verification. I have given abstract API. So now abstract API is an applications. They have given APIs that will help you verify their phone numbers. If you just pass the phone numbers to them, they will verify. They'll give the information from which country the phone number belongs, what is the mobile provider, whether it's valid or not, and few more information. So that information then you can save it into the CRM so that you can avoid calling. You can save times for your sales team. So let me just show you how this basically works. So what I've done for this webinar is we have already built this extension and it is already ready. And it might take a longer time if we have to explain each and every step of this. Probably this I'll do it as a separate video so that you understand how is the process of creating an extension. But I'll probably show you how the working of this extension is. So yeah, let me just go to a contacts module and let me just open. So what we have done is we've basically added a button in at the contacts page, and then we have few phone numbers here, and we have added few fields in the contacts. Let me just clear them out. We have added few fields that will basically track the responses of the phone numbers, and their verification statuses. And this is a button that we have added in the contacts page. And to connect to abstract API, we basically need an API key. So for this, we have built a custom page, and we've added a way where you can put in the API key, and that basically stores into the Vtiger database. So this is a page that we have, custom page that we have built using, again, this is done all through our low-code platform. We have built a page, and then we are saving this information into the system. So we have built a page, we have built a button, we've added a button, and to connect to the actual abstract API, we have added an API. So let me come back and show you what all steps are needed to build this extension. So to build this extension, what you need is an extension module and a custom script to add a button. So the button that I showed you in the detail page, basically you need to write a custom script from the module designer, and an API designer to verify the phone number. So you can, so Abstract basically has given an API. So you just pass the phone number to it and an API key to their endpoint, and it gives you the response. It will tell you whether it's valid or not. So for this, basically you need to connect to Abstract API. And for this, we have to build an API from the API designer, which basically validates the phone number. The fourth thing is we are building a custom page to store the API key. Now this API key is very important. Without this API key, the verification of the phone number will not be possible. And then we have added few fields in contacts to store the verification status. So how have we followed these steps now? Let me show you how we have done this. So now to create a custom module, first you go to the platform and then go to the module designer. Here we've given an option to add module. So here you'll basically create an extension module, give a name to it. If you want this module to show up in the menu, then you will select one of the category here. In this case, I don't want to show this into the menu, so I'll not do this. But as I said, I've already added a module. So I have already added a module, and then I have added a page and a script. This script basically adds button, and this page basically creates this custom page. I'll not again go too deeper into that. This will take a lot of our time, but you basically create a module and then you add these scripts and a custom page that completes the work from the module designer. Then we need to connect to the Abstract API. So for this, you have to come to API designer, build an API. We have to build an REST API where you're hitting their URL. Again, this is another format that we are supporting. It's called as VADL, Vtiger Application Design Language, where every component here means something. So URL means you need to connect to them. Parameter means you need to send as a parameter. And the name of the API is this. So our internal system basically will connect to this API, get the verification done, and then store the information into the fields that we have created. And as I said, we have to create few fields in the contact. So this creating a field is the straightforward process where we're just going to the module, the layout editor, customs and fields layout here. And what I've done is I've just created a block somewhere here. Where is it here? So I've created a block and I've created some fields which stores the status of it. So this all thing is done. So now what I'll do is the solution is ready for me. Now this is a solution I can just, if I have to go here, if I click here, it starts, validating it. So validation processes go on. Now, yeah, you can see the office phone number. This is valid. Office phone status is valid. So it is telling me it is from India. This is the phone number, this is the carrier, and other information. So now you can see the solution is ready, where I have connected to their application and then got the phone system. Now, how do we package this into a solution or as an extension? This is where now our add-ons publisher will come in. So we have platform, we have add-on publisher. So when we come to add-on publisher, you can see there is an option to create an add-on. Here we have given two types of add-ons. So I'll talk about email templates in a while, but first I'll talk about the extension that we have just built. So we will basically create an add-on here. So I'll just call this as abstract phone verifier. I have created a module called as abstract. Here we will select the module. So here is the abstract API module. I'll click on add. So this abstract API now is selected. Now there are different components for the modules that I would want to pull. So when I click on this plus button, it tells me these are the available features that I can, package it into a solution. So I have created an API, I've created a script, and I have created a page. There are other things that are also there. So if you actually build using those, you can select them. But for now, for this extension, I have done these things. And I have also added 4 fields from contacts module. So I'll add 4 contacts module. I'll select here. For contacts module, again, if you try to select a feature, there are a lot more options, including workflows, business processes, reports, templates, dependencies, relationships, a lot of them. So, but at this point of time, for this particular solution, I just need the fields. I need just those custom fields that I've created. I've created these 4 fields. I'll select them. I'll select them, and for these, I need to select the API. For the script, I have created one script, and for a page, I have created a page. Yep. So I've selected everything. Now I can just save this as a draft. Now our packaging is ready. Now we want to verify whether this packaging is working or not. So we have given an option to download this package. So you can download this package. Now you can download this. You need to validate this package. Now for this, what we have done is what you have to do is you have to basically also sign up for another developer edition where you're building the solution from one account, and then you're testing this on another account. So for right now, I'm using this account to build my solution, and then I have another account that I've already signed up where I'll probably do the validation of this. So again, for validating, I'll again come back to platform, add-on publisher. There is a button called as import. So the package that I downloaded, I can import them here. So I can just give a name to it, and that's my package, and I'll import it. This will just take a few seconds. The import process is going behind the scenes where fields are added, buttons are added, the custom page is getting added. Yeah, this is all done. So now let me go to the contacts module to cross check, and it's not showing. Let me just refresh the page once. Yeah, you can see abstract API settings is showing up here. So this is this. Now let me just copy the key here and cross check whether they're working or not. So I have my key here. So let me copy my keys, save it here. Go to contacts module. Let me add a phone number here. And let me come here. You can see this block is added with all this. So I've added a phone number. Let me check, click on this. So verification, yep. You can see the status is now set as valid. So the package is ready. Everything seems to be working. What is the next step? Publish it. Send it to Vtiger Marketplace so that they can review and publish it. So how does this happen? I come back to the account from where I'd actually I've created the solution here. What I can do is I can edit here and I can say submit. So now I'll do one thing. Right now I think I've already connected. Just a second. So let me again try and submit it. Now, when you submit, now here's where you need a Vtiger Marketplace account. You need to basically sign up for Vtiger Marketplace. So the extension gets linked to the email addresses. And in future, when you would want to upgrade them, make changes to this extension, this account would be used, and only if you have access to this account, that is when you will be able to upgrade them. So this sign up is very, very important. You can click here to sign up, register, and let's say once you have registered it, you can log in here. So once you log in, basically this is the screen where we will be asking you a few details about the listings. So give a name to the package, what category does it belong. Let me just say telephony, or I'll just say, I think general. Let me put it. If you want to price it, this is where you can actually price it. So this is, again, the pricing is in the dollars. So here you can price it, or you can actually make it free. And if you make it, if it's a paid one, then you can decide if the payment or this pricing is for the entire account or per user. So what does this per user mean? So per user means, let's say if a company who's having 10 users who's trying to use an extension, and the value of this extension with more users is definitely giving more value to the company. So it would basically charge by the number of users in the system. So if you charge, let's say $10, then if the company has 10 users, it would be charged $100 per user per account per month. Okay, and that's the pricing type. And then again, you can give whether you'd want to give for trial or not. And then there are a few more details, basic description of what this extension is, and thumbnail to show what this module really does. This is image that is needed. So let me just do this. I'll probably select something for now, and I've given this extension, and I'll keep it free. My version is this. I'll give a short description. Extension does phone number verification. So let me just copy the same here and publish. This is, do you want to update? Yep. I'll probably change this to true. Let me again try this. Pricing is 0, version is 2. And then select and publish. That's all. You get an idea, but this is what the steps are for publishing. You put in all the listing details, and when you click on publish, it comes to the marketplace to review, and we typically would take 1 to 2 business days to review it and respond back. And if everything goes well, your extension will appear on our marketplace. So when we say our marketplace, this is where any customer can actually look at the extensions that are there on the marketplace. It will basically appear here, and they can install, use it. And if it's a paid one, automatically our billing system would charge. So this is the entire process, of building, testing, validating it, and then publishing it to the marketplace once. So I would want to give you, let's say, another example, a little more complicated, a complex example or a complex solution. Let's say you have the domain expertise to build, a CRM for a specific industry. In this example, what I've done is I've taken an example of insurance industry and I've tried to build a, the processes and the flows around the insurance sector. So insurance sectors basically will have insurance policies, claims, insurer, different types of policies, policyholder details, who's the nominee and what percentage goes to nominee, all such kind of information. So I built a small, I built few modules, few processes that will help solve, the insurance problems here. And for this, what I've done is I've created two modules, one called as insurance policies, the other called as claims. Then there are a few business processes that I've created, few workflows, approvals, few email templates. So whenever a policy is approved, email goes to the policy holder saying that your policy is approved. And then there are a few buttons, few pick lists, dependencies. I've renamed some existing modules. So these are the things that I've done. So let me show you this in the demo. Let me come back to this one. So I have already built those modules. So if I come to sales, there are insurance policies and claims. Now these are two modules that I have created. Now how have I created these modules? These modules again I have created using our module builder. Our module builder basically enables you to create custom modules, give their custom names, add fields, what type of filters it should have, what type of relationships it needs to have. So all these things can be done through module builder. So these two modules, insurance policies and insurance and claims, are built using module builder. And if I have to go deeper into the insurance policy, you can see there are a lot of these policyholder details, nominee details, and there are different types of policies you can have. Let's say if you have a vehicle policies, then this extra block comes which captures vehicle details again. Or if you have, let's say, a property, then property detail comes in. These are again standard features of Vtiger and a standard configuration of Vtiger through which these things are enabled. We basically enabled through this module and fields. Let's see this insurance policies. So all these fields that I've created, different blocks are created from here, and then we have dependent blocks. So show the property details if the policy types is property. All these, again, this is the entire a package that's all configured from the standard features in the settings page. Apart from this, I have added few workflows. So when policy approval emails, policy rejection emails, if a claim is approved, if a claim is rejected, all these workflows are created. And apart from this, I have also, where is it? Sorry. Apart from this, I have renamed products module. So again, products here in this case, you basically will have different types of policies. So products fit here, and we have converted the products module into policies. Different types of policies are added here, and then there are process designers. Then we have created a process around insurance. So now whenever an insurance is supposed to be approved, a complex process is followed. So let's say when an insurance inquiry is submitted and if an insurance is created, we wait for the documents to be submitted. If the documents are partial, we'll follow up with customers, wait for a few days. And if policy is still empty, still not complete, or if the documents are not complete, then we basically reject the policies. Now again, these kind of complex business flows can be constructed using our process designer. So one of the processes that I have created for approval of insurance, and then there is another process that I've created for claims. So Once, let's say if someone is raising a claim for the policies that they have bought, again, it has to go through some standard set of documentation and seek for approval. If all things are fine, then approve the claim. So again, you can build this complex processes using our business process. Apart from this, we've also added few approvals. So let's say if an insurance claim is, or if there's an approval for more than $1 million, you'd want to escalate this to your manager or multiple levels. So again, approvals also is there in this process. So you could see there's a lot of configuration and lot of setup we have done. Now this basically at least solves a part of the insurance problem. So but you'd want to now package this into one solution. So how would we'll go about this? So I'll again come back to the platform. I'll come back to add-ons publisher here. I'll create an add-on. I'll create an add-on here. I'll just call it as insurance sector. Now I have created insurance policies. I'll add it. Then I have added the claims module. I'll add it. This is the custom modules that we have created. And then I have created policies. And let's say insurers. I think this should be enough. Now each of these basically I have created fields. There are settings, there are relationships, there are dependencies, there are pick lists, dependencies, there are templates, workflows, reports, approvals, processes, and a lot more things are there. I think there's a script also that I've added. Now all these things are the features. I'll select all the fields. I'll select all that are required for this package or for my solution. I have created so many pick list fields. There are no dependencies, templates, reports. There are a few reports, workflows. There are some approval processes. So select those approvals. And then there is a business process that I've created. Yeah, these all things are done. In case, let's say if you want to add, we've given a button where you can dynamically go add, come back. Once you go back, add, and come refresh here, that particular settings would be available here. And yeah, so then I'll come to claims. I'll again select fields, settings, relationships, all possible configuration that I need, and I'll select them. I've not done anything here, but I can still select them. Relationships, I've created lots of relationships. Fields. So like this, you basically select all the configurations pertaining to a particular module. And for policies, probably I'll just change the label. So I'll select the label. Probably I'll select right now in English. Insurer. Again, just select, let's say, the labels. Now this is my package for the vertical here. So I'll save this as a draft. It's saved. Let's say, let me download this. Again, the process is same. Now the setup is ready. Now you would want to validate this. So you can download this and again, again come back to your other instance where you would want to test this out. You can come back to add-ons publisher, import this and validate whether the module that you have created, whether that is coming up, whether that the workflows, the business process, the fields, the blocks, the pick list dependencies, all these are working or not. Once you upload it, import it, then it would basically work just like how you are seeing here. You can actually access anything here. So just like this, it'll appear just like this. So you can validate this on another. Once you're satisfied with this, then you again come back to the process designer and you basically edit it and submit it. So again, same set of details that are needed for the listings. Give the pricing details, upload an image, and publish. That's it. your package is ready. So without really doing too much of thing, but your domain expertise and your ability to create solutions will be put into handy and bring out a solution here. So yeah, that's how easy it is to publish an extension. And that with that I've basically showed you 2-second demo of how you can create a vertical pack. There's another small ability. The you with email templates again. Vtiger can be a platform. Vtiger, we have built in a platform where now you can design these email templates and even make these templates available outside. So again, there are different occasions. For different occasions, you would want to create different package of templates. So let me directly dive into it and show you how this can be done. So you might be aware we have a module called as email templates. So email templates shows you all the templates, and if I try to add a template, we have basically revamped this page, and then you can see there's an option marketplace. So all these email templates that are published to our marketplace are shown here. So right now you can see this is one of the template, and these templates have multiple. This package basically has multiple templates for Father's Days. You can see them, preview them. If you like it, you can just install this here. Now likewise, now how we will be using this ability and publishing these extension or these email templates into a package. So again, you can just create templates. You can create using our drag and drop tool here, or you can actually create the templates using the HTML. You can upload an HTML and upload it here. So these are the two options. You can create the templates. Once you have created the templates, then basically you can select the templates. So right now, for this demo, I'm taking these Valentine's Days as an example. So I've basically built many templates which can be used to send out to greet your customers with Valentine Day messages. And once you select all these templates, you get an option here, release to marketplace. So this is one option where you can click on this. These are the templates that I have built. You can preview them, and then you can click on button, publish. Again, this follows the same things. You have to give a listing name. You can give pricing and then details about this, and click on publish. This is again, it will come to the review process, and we will typically publish or review within 2 business working days, 1 or 2 business days, working business days. This is not only process. This is not only place where these email templates can be published. You can again use our add-ons publisher also. So here we've given you this option, publish email templates. So when I create this, you can see all my custom templates that are created. So I can basically select them and then give a name to it. Let me just give Valentine's Day, and submit it. So let me just submit this, give it as a free 15 days Valentine Days email templates. Just give an image, a thumbnail to this, and publish. So yes, this is all sent out for publishing. So let me ask Tarun to publish this so we can quickly see this in the extension store. So let me go back to the add-ons, and if we click on email templates, you can see the extensions that I just published is available here. So this extension is available and it is already published here. You can also see the same thing probably in the email templates section. You can see under marketplace now, another extension shows up. So these are the templates that are there with it. And yeah, so this is the third type of an extension that can be published to the marketplace. Again, I've just given 3 examples. Again, this can be extended to a lot more different types of extensions. Again, depends on the solutions and the ideas that you create. So I think this is all about the demo of the add-on publisher, and there are a few questions that maybe that might have come to your mind now. What would happen if we want to upgrade an extension? So for upgrading any extensions that is already published, so you basically have to sign up to a developer account or a developer edition, and then you have to use the same Vtiger Marketplace login from which you have published it. So we are tying those extensions to your marketplace login, and only using those you can upgrade them. And if you again package with the same name, and if you publish it, we give you an option to upgrade. And if you upgrade, basically whatever the new extension has the ability, that will be replaced with the older one. So this is how the upgrade process is. And then for the paid add-on, what's the revenue model? So right now we will be doing 75-25 share, where 75% will go to the partners or the developers who are building these extensions and publishing it to our marketplace. So yeah, so what's next that are there in our platform roadmap? So add-on publisher again is a superset which will help publish applications, but all the other tools that we are building on platform are in some way connected to this publisher tool. So we have Insights Designer, where you can build complex report, not only from the data from within Vtiger, but even it can fetch data from external sources and publish these reports and dashboards. VTab tables again gives you ability to create tables on the fly, store the information into the tables without any constraint, without any modules, without any limitations. And then we have App Designer. The App Designer, again, as I said earlier, we have plans where we will give you a platform. You can build independent apps. Different companies or different customers need different flows and different types of applications. So Vtiger will also give you ability which can help you build standalone apps. And apart from that, the module designer and the process designer, the drag and drop no code tool, we have plans to make it more better, add more abilities to that. And again, this roadmap is about 6 to 9 months of roadmap, and we would be let you know about these as and when these are published. So I think we're done with the webinar, and now we want to open up the question, the section for questions. So if you have any questions, any queries, any doubts, so this is a time where you can ask questions. So Tarun, can you see if we have any questions?
Not yet.
Okay. So guys, any questions, let us know. In case you do have any questions, you can also send an email to platform@vtiger.com, and again, we typically respond to you within 1 business day. So any questions related to extensions, or what is this prerequisites about the extension, the publisher? Any doubts, any questions on the the steps you need to follow for publishing an extension? Okay, so in case you do have doubts, please reach out to us. You can reach out at platform@vtiger.com, or you can send an email to vikas@vtiger.com. So we'll be happy to respond to all your queries. And I think that's all we have for today's session. Have a nice day, and thank you very much for giving your time and joining this session. Have a good day. Thank you. Bye-bye.